What's up, everybody? This is Nate Castillo here. Just want to take a quick moment to show you guys how to go ahead and stay fit at home with just things that you have pretty much around your house. It goes without say, however, that 80% of your training is in the kitchen. The other 20% is pretty much physical fitness. So make sure that you're eating right, because at the end of the day, you cannot out-train a bad diet. So let's go ahead and we're going to show you a couple of tips on some exercises that you can go ahead and do that'll definitely keep you nice and tight and right. All right? Welcome to Rebirth Fast Fitness. Okay, so the first exercise that I want to show you guys is pretty much very basic. It's something that we've learned when we were kids. It's pretty much squatting. So we want to go pretty much make sure that our feet are spread apart, shoulder width, toes pointed slightly out, not all the way out, but slightly out. And again, once again, feet apart, shoulder width, and we'll go ahead and start squatting. A good way to keep your balance is to go ahead and bring your arms together up top. When this movement, you want to make sure that your chest is actually up and elevated. You don't want to look down. If you look down, basically what's going to happen is that the trajectory of your body weight is going to wind up going ahead and being tilted over. You don't want that. You want to make sure that you're pretty much upright, centered, and keep a nice good movement. And when you're pushing up, as Angel's going up right here and is pushing up, that energy and that weight, you want to make sure that you're pushing up with your heel, not with the ball of your feet, okay? Transfer all your weight to the heel and push up as you're going up. Okay, so just like what you just saw with the squats, we're going to go ahead and do a different variation that still is isolation movements for the quadriceps, but it also targets the hamstrings and the glutes at the same time as a secondary function. You do create a lot of contraction with this movement. Actually, it's not even a movement. It's just pretty much a standstill pause, and these are called wall sits. So basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just pick any wall around the house, and you want to go ahead and just squat down, basically putting your legs at a 90-degree angle, very parallel pretty much right here. Okay, as you do that, you put your back flat, and basically you're holding at that position for about 30 seconds. I highly recommend 30 seconds, and as you're counting the seconds, you are actually breathing. Breathing here is essential to this technique, because it allows for you to go ahead and have the proper contraction when it comes to this movement. So this is how it pretty much looks like. Keep your hands out to keep some balance out there, and it creates resistance as well within your shoulders and your arms. Once again, this is targeting right here the quad, the hamstrings, and the glutes as well. This next movement is something that is a fan favorite for everybody, but it hurts like hell. So basically, these are going to be walking lunges. This is something that you can utilize basically your own body weight, but the consistency and the movement of it is very key and is very essential, and it causes you to go ahead and have proper contraction within your quadriceps, your hamstrings, and your glutes as well. The key point to this exercise is basically that as you're walking, to make sure that you are stepping out and bending downward, okay? You're stepping out. One of the biggest misconceptions that people tend to do that tends to give them off balance is that they step forward. And when you step forward, you're gonna wind up wobbling. So if you wanna go ahead and get good motion and good contraction, you wanna go ahead and step out, push down, create the tension. Don't fly through these. Make sure that you are going ahead and just creating contraction and proper a proper squeeze point as well within your quadriceps. So Angel, go ahead and demonstrate that. Step out, just like so. Angel's keeping his hands on his waist. Basically, that allows for him to stay upright, which is what you want. You want to be able to keep your chest up as well. And then that way, this allows for you to go ahead and stay stable and keep a good balance as you're doing this movement. Okay, so another fan favorite, basically one that you have possibly done throughout the course of your life, one point or another. We're going to go and pretty much focus on upper body right now, and so we're going to go ahead and focus on doing some push-ups. So simple variation, basically you want to go ahead and spread your arms apart to shoulder width, okay? Pretty much you want to be able to push with the palm of your hands. You want to go ahead and stretch out your legs, put yourself in a plank position, allowing yourself to go ahead and have your back straight and your knees straight, as well as your core tight, because that's going to allow for you to go ahead and have proper concentration within the muscle groups of your shoulders, triceps, and your chest as well. So go ahead, Angel, and perform this push-up. See, as he's performing these push-ups, His back is straight, he's not wavering. And you go a little faster. And right here, he is concentrating right now on his triceps, shoulders, and his chest as well. So this is a triple threat at the end of the day. Continue to do these, ladies, if you want. If you can't do it with your feet straight, go ahead and do it pretty much with your knees bent and lean forward as you're doing this, pretty much only allowing your legs to be pivoted by your kneecaps. That is all. All right, guys, so we're still focusing on core. So this next movement, you probably heard of it as the Mason twist, or the Russian twist, or the trunk twist. Whatever twist you may have heard it is a twist, no matter what. So basically what you're gonna wind up doing is going ahead and positioning yourself in a sit-up position, just like so. And basically you're gonna ball your hands and bring your fingers together, cross them. And the idea to this is to go ahead and make the movement on your torso, utilizing your hand as the pivotal point to touch the floor and twist over and touch the other side. So the way this is counted is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue to do that. As he's doing this, basically what you're seeing here is a movement that's targeting all the obliques, the upper abdomen, and the lower abs as well. This is a very, very interesting movement, however, very effective. A rapid movement, not a slow movement, but more rapidly. Just like so. As he's doing this, basically you want to go ahead and start counting this as the following. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. What he's doing right now, what's targeting is pretty much going to be the obliques. All of this is pretty much going ahead and being activated as well as your lower abdominal. All right, guys, well, that wraps up our Rebirth Fast Fit segment. Keep in mind that for every single movement that you're doing, focus on trying to do 15 to 20 reps. Any standstill position, like the wall sits that I showed you, or the plank position, make sure that you're focusing on holding those positions for about 20 to 30 seconds. It is imperative that you understand that you make sure that you are taking care of yourself in the kitchen as well. Remember, 80% of your training is in the kitchen, 20% is what you do within resistance training. You cannot out-train a bad diet. All right, guys? Much love and respect. Stay fit, stay intense, stay tenacious. Much love.